am Suleman, the first PRO. Press briefing to showcase some of the achievements of Nigerian police force across the country. The Nigerian police force has recorded several notable successes in our crime-fighting efforts. Some of these successes form the crust of our meeting here today. The police, within the past 2 months, have arrested 548 armed robbery suspects, 242 kidnapping suspects, 365 murder/homicide suspects, and about 237 suspects for rape and defilement. While about 113 victims of kidnapping cases were successfully rescued within the period under review. Additionally, in furtherance of the efforts emplaced by the police to mop up and curb proliferation of illegal firearms and light weapons, we have been able to recover 306 firearms and 3,944 ammunition of different calibers across the country. Today, here at the RT office, Buzape, Abuja, we have 7 suspects arrested for various offenses, including criminal conspiracy, attempted murder or homicide, kidnapping, armed robbery, and possession of illicit drugs. Alongside, on display 44 firearms and 111 live ammunition of various calibers that have been recovered at various locations by police operatives, IRT, across the country. I've just been informed again that we have more suspects who are here that they came in today. I'm still going to include these cases for you so that the total number of suspects we're having here today, I'm sure is more than 7. So admin, let us adjust the figure, it's more than 7. What I've seen inside is more than 7. So add all the new cases to this figure so that I can give them an appropriate figure. The first case we're going to have today is going to interest you because it was a well-celebrated case when the incident occurred. Criminal conspiracy, attempted murder, and murder. The suspect here is Yusuf Ismail Isa. Can we have Yusuf Ismail Isa here? 32-year-old from Okene, Kogi State, married with 2 kids, and is a plumber. But here, he has graduated himself to another level. Is he not using this, please? Or where do you want him? Or here? Where do you want him? Is he okay? Following intensive investigation into the fatal attack on the convoy of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, the founder of Omega Fire Ministries worldwide in Auchi, on October 21, 2022, along Benin-Auchi Road, wherein 6 people, including 3 police personnel, were gruesomely murdered. Operatives of FIB RRT on the trail of the assailants apprehended this suspect, one Yusuf Ismail Isa male, a native of Okene, Kogi State, a plumber, at Agbara Oluwa Phase 2, Ijoka, Akure, Ondo State, and recovered 5 AK-47 rifles, 2 K2 assault rifles, 180 live ammunition, and 4 suspected IEDs found in his apartment. Investigation revealed that the suspect was part of the 7-man gang responsible for the attack on the convoy of the apostle and some of the rifles found in his possession were in fact rifles snatched from the 3 police officers that were killed during the October 21, 2022 attack. The suspect confessed he joined the vicious gang in 2021 after he was freed from Olokuta Correctional Center, where he was on remand since 2019 for alleged involvement in armed robbery. The group specializes in kidnapping for ransom and have carried out about 4 kidnapping operations between 2021 and 2023, including the attack on the convoy of the apostle before the gang was eventually busted by the police. 2 members of the 7-man gang were neutralized in separate encounters with the police. The suspect confessed that the gang was responsible, again, for the kidnap of a popular oil dealer in Jetu, Auchi in 2022, where they obtained a ransom of about 70 million naira before his release. The gang equally carried out the kidnap of a businessman along Benin Agbo Express Road in 2022 and collected 20 million naira as a ransom from the victim's family. Their last attempt at kidnapping after the failed attack on the apostle was along Owo, Ikare Road, where they were heavily engaged and repelled by the police escort accompanying their target. The suspect further confessed the plan of the gang on October 21, 2022 was to forcefully kidnap Apostle Suleman and collect a huge ransom. They had trailed him for this and planted an informant on the Benin Auchi Express Road to feed them updates on his itinerary on that day of the attack. The gang opened fire on the convoy. In fact, the man standing here was the first to pull the trigger. Upon his approach, but their key target managed to escape the attack. Efforts are still ongoing to apprehend fleeing suspects of the gang. We're closing in on these fleeing suspects and we shall get them one after the other. Exhibits recovered from them include 5 AK-47 rifles, 2 K2 assault rifles, 180 rounds of live ammunition, 4 suspected locally made improvised explosive devices, 1 pistol, 4 rounds of 9mm ammunition, and so many others. This suspect is here for you to see today, and the items recovered, of course, are on display for all of you to see. Do we have any questions for him before we proceed? Can we have another microphone for the marksman in our midst? Can you tell us your name?
My name is Isa Yusuf. My name is Isa Yusuf.
How old are you?
I'm 32 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kogi State, Okene local government.
What brought you here?
I was among the people that attacked Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
For how long have you been with the gang?
Since 2021.
How many of your operations have you been engaged in?
4, including Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
Why did you attack Apostle Johnson Suleiman?
Actually, it was a case of assassination, but I don't have the details of the operation. So it was Ilyasu and Lapista that have the full information.
You actually wanted to assassinate him?
Yes, sir.
Were you part of the discussion? Why did you want to assassinate him?
No, I'm not part of the discussion.
But what's your job in that gang? What's your own role? What is your major role in the gang?
Like you said before, sir, I'm the first person that opened fire on the convoy of Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
So you are the marksman, the main man that handles the gun.
Yes, sir.
Which gun were you holding on to that day?
AK-47 rifle.
How did you get it?
I made the gun with the groups.
When you joined them, you
Yes,
met
I made the gun when I joined the group, sir. So the gun was already existing before I joined the group.
Okay.
Any other thing you want to know?
We are working on those ones. Don't worry. We don't want to dwell much on that. When we get them, we are still going to call you again. Your journey to this place will be frequent now, because the IG personally has interest in briefing the world, engaging the journalists. In fact, every month, towards the end of every month, the IG will be addressing you personally on achievement of the Nigerian police force. So I can assure you, we are still coming back to this place very soon. So don't let us dwell much on the issue of the fleeing members. We are closing in them, and we're going to get them. Okay. Taking away. The second case we have today is conspiracy, kidnapping, and armed robbery. Can we have Emon Larry Chidiebere, Samuel Balogun, Williams Banjo, Babatunde Femi Nneka Okpara? I was expecting you guys to be on live too. Are we on live? Why are you far from me? Why? Gentlemen of the press, we have Emo Larry Chidiebere. As I call you, stand up, please. Let's see you. Male, 34 years, from Agbo, Delta State, married with kids, an agent in gold business. Samuel Balogun, male, 22 years, from Kaba, in Kogi State, forest traders to fashion designer. Williams Banjo, male, 28 years, from Ekpe, Lagos State, beautician. Babatunde Femi, male, 30 years, from Okeogun, Ogun State, hair stylist, married with a kid. Number 5, Nneka Okpara, female, 32 years, from Imo. The principal suspect, Emolari, lured a Swiss national to Nigeria, posing as an agent who facilitates gold transactions in Nigeria. Upon the arrival of the victim, on May 30, 2023, the prime suspect alongside Nneka Okpara and Samuel Balogun received him at the airport and conveyed him to a service apartment where they lodged him. Subsequently, Emo procured Babatunde Femi and Williams Banjo, who tied down the victim and seized his iPhone while compelling him to contact his relatives in Zurich to send them the sum of $2,000 and threatening to harvest his kidney and sell if their demands are not met. The suspect held the victim hostage in the apartment from May 30, 2023 to June 2nd, 2023. The suspect took pictures of the victim and forwarded the pictures and threat messages to the girlfriend of the victim in Zurich, who eventually sent them the sum of $2,000 via Western Union on June 1, 2023. Upon receipt of the reports, operatives of the Nigerian Police Force Intelligence Bureau, IRT, swung into action, moved out on the case, and successfully apprehended the suspects. Items recovered from them include one locally made single barrel gun, one iPhone 13 Pro Max with AirPods, 5 different types of company stamps, and the sum of $800. Can the SB keeper move close to me so that I can show the $800 is in cash? I don't want any breeze to blow the naira, the dollar away. I don't want any monkey to chop the. So we have them here. Who is the prime suspect? That's the money now. I don't see him. But I don't catch the money with my face now. Don't take him away. The Ume, what's the name of that prime suspect? Yes. Pardon? Emulari. Can you give him the mic? Can you please tell us your name? We want to meet you.
I am Emulari Chidebere.
Chidebere, how old are you?
I'm 34 years.
Where are you from?
From Delta State.
Where are you here in our 5-star hotel?
Actually, I'm here for a crime committed.
What is the crime?
I was charged for kidnapping and criminal conspiracy.
Face them. You are not facing me. Face them, please.
I was charged for kidnapping and criminal conspiracy.
Of which offense? Who did you kidnap?
A Swiss national.
How did you get him?
What really happened is I met him on an online gold trading platform, and we had an agreement. Yes.
Go ahead. They can hear you.
We met in online gold trading platform. We had an arrangement because he wants to buy gold, so he asked me to facilitate his trips and hotel expenses, including his visas. While arriving in Nigeria, on purchasing the gold, he reimbursed me. So after facilitating, when he arrived, he told me that the plan has changed, that he has to take the product back to Zurich before he can now reimburse me. That was when I said it's not possible, and now indulge the service of Williams Babatunde and Babatunde to help me hold him down until he has paid my $2,000, which I spent in bringing it down to the country.
So what do they call that one in the law? I think you sound so educated.
Yes, I studied.
So what do they call that you have done in the law?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. Okay. What's the involvement of the lady?
She followed me to the airport to receive the client.
As what? Is it your sister?
No, she's my partner.
Partner in what?
Business partner.
Partner in business, gold business.
Yes.
Or what business? Hospitality business.
Gold business only.
Gold business only. Yes. For how long have you been in the business of selling gold?
For now, since 2020, I've been in the business for selling.
Do you have a registered company?
Yeah, I work under a company called Payup Investment Limited, owned by Bello.
Is the company aware you are here?
No, they've not contacted.
I think they should know. What's the name of the company again?
Payup Investment Limited.
Okay. You'll get more information from him. If you want, gentlemen of the press, you're going to get more information from him. Okay, that's all right. Thank you. The lady. Why are you so much interested in the lady? Been accused wrongly. Okay, give her the mic.
Good day, everyone.
Come. Now, question. No, we are not for debate.
Okay, my name is Nick.
Wait now, wait. Yota go telu, Cambia. What is your name?
Okay, sir. My name is Nick Alfaro.
Nick Okpara, how old are you?
I'm 34 years old, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Imo State.
Imo State. Where in Imo?
From Keduru local government.
Okay. What's your business? What do you do for a living?
Okay, sir. I'm into events. I'm an event planner. I'm also into entertainment. I do vixen jobs. I provide vixens for music artists.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Entertainment, business.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And event planner.
Yes, sir.
So how did you meet this man?
Okay, sir. I met him in 2021.
Who is him?
I met Larry in 2021. He saw me on GG. That was how we met. Because I had
online.
Yes, sir. I had a land I needed
Now
to
they
help. I needed to help my mother sell, so it was through the land. So he saw my advert and I saw the land. And from there, he told me he's a music artist, that he needed me, since I'm into the event industry, that he needed me to be managing his music career. All the evidences are there. His music video, you will see me there and everything. That was the only connection I had with him until there was even a time I got him arrested because I borrowed him some money, to help his music career, and he refused to pay. It was the same SARS that helped me arrest him. But he asked for my forgiveness and all that. I forgave him, and I continued managing his music career until recently when the incident happened on the 30th of
What's the incident?
That's the incident of picking his client. That was on the 30th of...
Who is the client? Who is the client?
That's his client. I've never met him or spoken with him until the day he went to the airport.
Okay.
So on the 30th, he told me his iPhone 11 was bad with battery and screen problem. And he knows I have a phone plug. I link to different people. So he told me he needed me to link him to my phone plug. So the man will buy the phone very well. And I even sent him my phone plug's number that I'm not ready to go out for that day. He begged me, he said no, and I had sent the number. The evidence is there on my chat with him. He said no, he needed me to go physically, so the man will buy the phone well. And I fell for that trap. They even waited, Mr. Samuel is a witness, they waited for me for more than 1 hour in Pape to join them. I thought he would change his mind. And finally I came, joined them. Then when I joined him, he said, a business client, he said, he's expecting, has already arrived at the airport, that please, let my phone dealer wait. So he takes us, that's me, to the airport for us to pick him. Then from there, I would now finally take him to Banex to help him sell his phone. And that was what happened. Thank God it was the same driver who took us from Pape to the airport. That also
how did he introduce the clients to you?
Introduce
the clients. The
Okay,
person you went to the airport to go and
okay,
pick.
sir.
How
Okay,
did he
sir.
introduce him to you?
Okay, when we went to the airport, so it was like, that's his business client.
Which business now? Because you are into event planning
Entertainment.
and entertainment.
Yes,
so
sir.
what business did he tell you?
He
that
didn't
the guy
tell
is
me much, sir, because I felt it wasn't my business. But I know when I was in the car, when we were on the way to the airport, the immigration officer called him on phone that the person he's expecting wanted to talk to him. So I know I heard clearly when the immigration officer told him he was going to send the visitor back because he didn't apply his visa from Sweden.
For how long have you been helping him to receive guests from the airport?
Never, sir.
So this time around, why you didn't have any curiosity to even ask that? Who is this man?
Sir, I didn't want to ask because I'm not into gold business. I was minding my and more folk. I was even complaining to him.
But you heard him when he said you are partners
Sir,
in that
he's
business.
trying to implicate me because I was
Okay,
the one
gentlemen,
who
you
made
can
them
see.
catch him.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll continue our analysis about it. No problem. But for now, it's obvious that in our law, we have what we call conspiracy. And there's no ignorance of law is not an excuse. But you can see clearly that something is wrong somewhere because he introduced the lady to us now as a business in gold business. And the lady said she has never been in that business before. She's just an event planner and in entertainment industry. So you can see something is wrong somewhere. And he never told us that. I don't think he told us he's a musician. Is he? Did he say it? No. And the lady said she's into music too. So you can see the game now. But that is why the investigation is still ongoing. And we are here. I'm good. I'm sure we have good brains and competent hands to unravel all these things. I will get to that final point as I when due. I think we are done with them. Please let them go. Can we have those chairs for them here? I don't want them to be sitting on the floor. Third case, conspiracy, criminal conspiracy, possession of illicit drugs. I think that's Ifeanyi. Am I right? Where is he?
You didn't put suspect name. You didn't put the suspect name. Why? Down. Fuck yeah. They're just two, right?
Ifeanyi Udoye, Chidebere Ike. Are they here? The two of them.
Look up.
The operatives of the FIBR till at about 10 a.m. on 24th April 2023, based on credible information, intercepted and arrested 2 suspects. These young men at Karo, opposite Customs Office, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for criminal conspiracy and being in possession of illicit drugs. The suspects, Ifeanyi Udoye, male of Kurudu, and Chidebere Ike, male of 3rd Avenue, number 53, house 26. After being interrogated thoroughly, suspects confessed to have been indulging in these crimes, one of which they confessed to have always been buying drugs from one Mr. Mohammed, male of Apapa, Lagos State, who always supplies them the illicit drugs in large quantity. They also confessed to have bought these illicit drugs for the sum of 2.5 million naira and have sold over 1.5 million naira worth illicit drugs to the public. That is Abuja here. So we need to take notes of that. We have recovered from them 20 packs of tramadol and a Lexus saloon car, ES 350. You know that this is a criminal offense, more so that we actually fight against misuse and abuse of drugs. These days that some of our young ones are indulged in taking drugs which trigger their criminal tendencies. We will always support all security agencies, particularly the NDLA, to curb this menace and fight against misuse and abuse of drugs of all kinds in Nigeria. We said no to drug, and that's why we are taking this case serious. They are going to help us, and they are actually helping us to get others who are into this business. The supplier will surely be apprehended, and the chain will be broken, because I guess it's a chain, and it's going to be broken. We're going to break the chain. I know it's a challenge to us, and I'm sure the competent hands we have in NRT are not relaxing on this. They see going out to do more on this. This case is going to fetch us many good cases that we're going to bust, gangs to be arrested, apprehended, so that we can actually tackle this misuse and abuse of drugs headlong. We are working with other agents, particularly the NDLA. In fact, we are involving all sectors in our community. Our PCLC have been given assignment. Even the vigilante groups in various communities have been incorporated to this community policing concept, and we can assure you we'll continue to fight this battle. It's what we need to fight. Misuse of drug and abuse of drug is giving us a lot of challenges in our society, and we need to fight against them. These are the people. I don't know if we have any questions for them. The names. They said Tramadol. Tramadol. Madam, your man not there. That man decided to disturb you. Now so talk they do, as if you are doing TikTok. Eh? Na Tramadol. 20 parts. See Tramadol. You can have a taste. You want? Our medical service will attend to you after that. No. Kings, don't take this. Kings, don't take this. The third case, or the fourth case we're going to have, I think they're okay, let them excuse us. Take them back to the hotel rooms. They're good to go. Bernard Itu. Suleiman Yahya. Moses Ochibo, Benjamin, Bernard, Suleiman, Stephen, and Samuel. Can you give them more chairs, please? We need to respect them. Yeah. They are big boys here today. If you see them on the road, they are big boys. No matter how any place you are, you lie down when they say make you lie down. When they say prostrate, you go prostrate. Anything they say make you do, you go do. But this see them here now. They don't talk to jellyfish. They say after God na government, after government na police. You know that song? These men have been arrested acting on intelligence by the operatives of IRT in connection with the cases of armed robbery and unlawful possession of prohibited firearms. The principal suspect, Moses Ochibo, who is also the leader of the six-man gang, was arrested on 24th June 2023 in possession of a locally made Beretta pistol with 5 rounds of live ammunition in his home at Gishiri, by Taman Extension, Abuja. His arrest led to the arrest of 6 other suspects who are here with us. The suspects confessed to have carried out armed robbery operations at Akko Estate and also Akpo, I'm sure, and some other places in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The following exhibits were recovered from them: 1 locally made pistol, 5 live ammunition, 9 mm caliber, 1 locally made revolver pistol, 12 7.62 mm ammunition, that's AK-47 ammunition, if you don't know, 1 live cartridge, and 1 Bajaj motorcycle. These suspects, they have just confessed to us that they've carried out many armed robbery operations within the Federal Capital Territory. Which one of them is an ex-convict? I think you are taking note of this, that you are having 2 ex-convicts being paraded here today. Who is the person now?
What's your name? Stand up. You. Stand up.
How many of them?
3 of them.
Osanobua. So today we are having almost 4 of them who are ex-convicts. Despite the effort of the federal government to reform you, you are so recalcitrant and you don't want to be reformed. Because I know the correctional service has put certain things on ground for you in your correctional facilities to give you acquisition, to teach you how you can do with your hands. Yet you want quick money. And here you are having quick money and quick fame. Because you are popular, the whole world is seeing you. And that's why we are having you paraded here today, because you are so stubborn and you are recalcitrant. You don't want to turn a new leaf. Is to send a message across to our people in Federal Capital Territory specifically, that the IGP has given a marching order to CPFCT and other tactical teams in Abuja here, those that domicile in Abuja, IRT, STS, FIB, all of them generally, to keep watch on the Federal Capital Territory. And in the last 1 month, you agree with me that from the command level 2, they have arrested many armed robbery suspects. And from our hang here at the force headquarters level, we have arrested many of them. I have about 2 or 3 cases pending that the suspects are on their way. I don't want to keep you unnecessarily waiting, since I know that I'm sure in the next 2 weeks, we may see gather here again. If not by me, the IG personally will address you. We have about 3 cases pending here today, but the suspects are not here. Suspects of armed robbery. We are taking it more serious, And of course, Nigerians have been so fantastic. They have been so supportive, giving us information. Before, it was very difficult getting information intelligence from members of the public. They used to be afraid. But many who still live in the past will say, if I give police intelligence or information, they will reveal my identity. No, that era has gone. Don't live in the past. We don't leak the identity of our informants again. Those who give us information, we protect their identities. We treat your information with utmost confidentiality. Give us information. We are there to work on your information. And all these are paid off. That's why we're having these suspects being paraded here today. Give us information. We need more information from you. Leader, Commander, let him stand up. He's addressing our parliament here. What is your name?
I'm Moses Ochibo.
See them. See the people you're talking to. See that policeman on blue. Look at that man on blue. Your name is what?
Moses Ochibo.
How old are you?
I'm 29, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from Opoku, LGA.
Which state are you from?
Benue.
Where in Benue?
Opoku, LGA.
Since when have you been living in Abuja?
I've been living in Abuja since 2009.
2009.
Yes.
What have you been doing? What's your job?
I'm an admin technician, sir.
And you've been doing that job for long?
Up to date, sir.
Up to date?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so why are you here? Why are you here?
I'm not an armed robber, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's just that I'm in a position of unlawful possession of firearm. I bought the bullet from. It's through this person. I know this person.
Bullet to eat shawarma or to do what?
No, sir. Sir, I have been robbed before in my place in Bishiri here.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why you went to buy the ammunition.
Extension.
Hello. Listen to me.
Yes,
you are not here for literally and debating thing.
Yes, sir.
You bought the ammunition to do what?
To protect myself, sir.
Okay. According to which section of the law?
Those sections, sir, is out of anger, sir.
Anger.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, how many robbery operations have you
None, sir.
carried out?
If I have carried out any robbery operation, sir, I'm on net, sir. Anybody that I have robbed before should come and claim what I robbed.
Not be sorry we do. Okay.
Yes, sir. I've never robbed before.
Have you never been arrested before for armed robbery?
No, sir.
Eh?
No,
This
sir.
office?
No, sir.
This office?
No, sir.
Anyway, that's all right. Sit down. This is not the first time this guy has been arrested. And like I told you, we arrest, we do the needful, charge them to court, go, serve their jail time or whatever, come back again, continue the business. That is what we see here. But I think we at our level, we're going to still continue to have consultations on how we can address some of these issues, because it's worrisome, and we need to look inward to see how we can handle issues like this. If at a time we're having about 4 ex-convicts being paraded for similar offenses, even they have graduated more than the previous offenses for which they have been arrested, it's something we need to look into. The three of them, the second ex-convict. Where is the second ex-convict? Let it stand up. What is your name?
My name is Benjamin Aineka.
Which state are you from?
From Benue State. I'm from Benue State.
Benue. So this is your brother. You know him.
I don't know him.
For how long have you been staying in Abuja?
2019.
2019 or 2009?
2019.
2019.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
With kids?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's fine. What do you do for a living?
I'm a bricklayer, sir.
Bricklayer.
Yes, sir.
In Abuja here.
Yes, sir.
So how did you meet your brother?
I met this young man in the site.
In his site?
Yes, sir.
They said you've been in a correctional center before.
Yes, I went there for Indian issue.
Indian hemp issue.
Yes, sir.
Were you selling or smoking?
I was caught smoking.
You were caught smoking?
Yes, sir.
Who arrested you then?
NDLA.
NDLA?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was there any time you robbed somebody?
Yes, sir.
Who?
It's a police officer, but I never knew it's a police officer. It was somebody that took me there.
So you've been robbing before. You have been participating in armed robbery operations.
So it's after he came out from prison.
After you came out from prison.
Yes, sir.
So you now came back to join robbery gang.
Yes, sir. The person that took me there, I don't know where he is now, but
Somebody took you to go and rob.
yes, sir.
Accidentally, the man was a policeman or is a policeman,
It's a police officer.
and you are eventually arrested,
Yes, sir.
and you are charged to court again.
No, sir. This is the issue.
This particular one now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is fine. The next ex-convict. The next ex-convict. I'm not saying. The first one is not ex-convict. Oh, don't confuse me. I am interested in the ex-convicts, so that this one is one, but this one is not. And this one is two. Now police you go rob. I know no say na police. Sorry, no. Oh yeah, Oga. What is your name?
Ben Ito.
Ben
Ito.
Ito.
Ito, yeah, is ITO.
IDO.
Yes,
ITO. Ito.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which town and state are you from?
My mom is from
No, you. Which town are you from? You.
Time.
Which village are you from?
I'm from Benue State, sir.
Village.
Yes, sir.
Where?
Edumoga.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 29 years.
20.
9 years.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
With kids?
Yes, sir. 2 kids.
2 kids?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Since when have you been in Abuja?
2007.
2007.
Yes, sir.
What have you been doing in Abuja? What job?
I'm a bricklayer. I work in A&K company, building and construction.
You work where?
A&K company, building and construction.
Building and construction.
Yes,
Up till now.
A&K, yes, sir.
Up till now.
Yes, sir.
But you are once arrested for an offense.
Yes, sir. That is. But when after I came back,
Which offense were you arrested for?
this price and take, sir. We are 2, sir.
What?
Price and take, sir. Yes.
Press?
Price and take. Price and take, sir.
Press and take.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, please explain.
Okay. Then I will be pricing. We are 2. So if I will come to shop.
Oh, press and take.
Yes, if I come, I will be pricing with 2. Say the other person will be packing it. So that is where we.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yes, that is where. Very good. Yes.
So this thing don't come Abuja. This is only also the day before. So for how long have you been doing that?
Sir, I just did it twice. That is at the second tour. That is why they arrested us, sir. Yeah.
But with the record I have, you're a perpetual criminal who has been arrested on several occasions.
Forgot, sir.
Okay, why did you go to prison?
That is why they took us to prison, sir.
Oh, press and take.
Yes, sir.
That is good. Were you at any point in time harmed? Did you have any gun when you are doing press and take?
No.
Or what do you use?
No, sir. We don't have any guns, sir. It's only mouth, sir.
It's only mouth,
Yes, sir.
which is more than a weapon. That is very good. Where's your second man for press and take?
He's not, I didn't see him.
Okay, I think Nigerians, particularly residents of FCT, you can see, you must be very, very careful. That's another thing that they have just introduced to our system in Abuja. Price and take. They will come to you pretending, pricing an item for you to buy, and the second guy, they work in group. The second guy will just take away that thing, and you will lose your property, your product. Please let us beware of this. Let us be careful. Let's be vigilant when people like this come around, because I know many of them are still in circulation, but we shall get all of them out of circulation. We shall get them out. Thank you. The next ex-convict, the last man. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Are we young clear throat
Yes,
again?
I'm ready, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Stephen Yanum.
Look at that policeman.
My name is Stephen Yanum. Yanum spell Y-A-N-U-M.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
You are once sent to prison. Why?
Yes, sir. Sir, before saying anything, I want to say I'm sorry to the Nigerian government and Nigerian police. And let me further the talk. My talk goes like this, sir.
Wait. Now, me ask you a question.
Okay, sir.
Yeah? You are
Yes,
not
sir.
here to campaign.
Yes, sir.
Answer what I ask you.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
30 years old.
Yes, sir.
You know these people seated beside you? You sabi them?
All those apart people sitting here, it's only one person I know here.
One person you know?
Yes, sir.
Who is the person?
Which is Moses.
This one?
Yes.
The big man here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you here with us?
Sir, this Moses here, I sold an handset to him, which has the handset I brought out from prison.
When you are in the prison,
yes, sir,
you are charged. Which offense took you to prison?
I was charged with a case of armed robbery and couple homicide.
For how many years did you spend in the correctional center?
I spent 8 years, and the case discharged this year.
Discharged?
Yes, sir.
So they left you. You were released this June.
Yes, sir. My case discharged in High Court 2.
High Court 2.
Metama.
Okay, and you are released.
Yes, sir.
And when you came out, you came with a phone.
Yes, the phone I was using in the prison.
You are using a phone in the prison?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why did you sell the phone?
Because as I come out, I don't have nothing to eat. So I meet him and I said, I want to sell this phone. And he give me money. The money remained 5,000 naira.
How did you meet him?
I met him at Abuja here.
You knew him before you went to prison, or when you came back?
I know him before. I was in the bus stop when I stayed in the bus. I want to sell this phone. He said, okay, he will buy. And the phone, the face was even bright. So I sold the phone for him 15,000 naira.
Okay.
And he give me 10,000. So he now give me his number that anytime he has money, he will call me and I will collect the money.
There was a time you were arrested for robbing and killing a pregnant woman.
So that is a case that took me to prison. I was not the one that killed the person.
But you are part of the team?
Yes, I was member of the team.
You see the same thing? Oh. There's no difference between 12 and half a dozen. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married. But my wife is late when I was in prison.
That's so now. Okay. You were once alleged of killing a copper too.
So that is the issue that took me to prison.
The same issue? A pregnant woman and a copper?
There's the case, that is the whole case that took me to prison.
Okay. But now again you are here.
I'm here for what I did not do this time, sir. It's my past that is following me. It's my past. My past that has taken me to prison. It's my past that make me here, sir.
Okay.
Because coming here now, they say I don't come here before. These people even granted me bail here. But based on a policeman identified me here that I come here before, that is why they say I'm a member of this group.
The day you were arrested in a place.
I don't
wait. You were arrested in a place.
I called this guy.
You were arrested in a place.
I don't understand, sir.
The day police arrested you.
Yes, sir.
You are in a place.
Somewhere. I was called on phone to come.
Who called you?
This very guy here.
To do what?
To come and collect my money from the phone.
Okay, and when you got there, what did you see?
I saw they arrested 2 people. So from there they say they arrested this guy, we're gone. So me, I don't have nothing to drag with them. I said, let's go there.
Okay.
Coming here, he now said that true, you don't know me. We don't do anything. It's the phone that I sold to him. So from there, the people here, the officers here, they granted me bail. And I called my people to perfect my bail. Process of that, the one officer come around and he saw my face. He said, this guy was here during the time of Abakale. So true, and me, I was denying. He said, okay, no, I'm not come here before because I wanted to perfect my bail so I will go. That is how I was here, sir.
Okay. The fact is, you are here, you are arrested at a place where you are planning to go and execute robbery operation.
I'm sorry, sir.
Wait. That's all right. Thank you. You can have your seat. And that's why all of you are packed by the police, and that's why you are still here. Whether he's the man that called you is an armed robber, he called you to come and meet him, to come and collect your money. That one I'm sure, because I know the case file is there. We just gave you the grace to speak, not to be saying things to counter what you have in your statement or what we have in our case. It is obvious that you are actually planning to rob that day. We got intelligence and the IoT operatives sunk into action. They met you there on the ground and you are all picked. Every other thing will continue. When the time comes, you can go and be saying this in court when you get to court. The judge is there to listen to you guys. I think that is all. Gentlemen of the press, I want to still speak on the arrest of some non-state actors enforcing sit-at-home in Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo State. Another one, please. Pardon? Bring who? No, the suspects are not here. I'm only addressing the matter. Various commands involved have done press briefings at their level, but we are updating you on our achievement on this and the position of the Nigerian police force on the issue of seats at home. But it's important for you to know that in Enugu, Ebonyi, and Imo State, we have recorded certain arrests and heavy recoveries. The following incidences reported widely in the news during the past week of non-state actors unleashing a reign of terror on the civil populace in some parts of the southeast region under the guise of enforcing an illegal and evil sit-at-home order. Police operatives in Enugu State Command intercepted and dislodged a group of armed subversive criminal elements as they were snatching an Entraco-branded Sharon minivan from its driver at gunpoint along One Day Junction, Agbani Road, Enugu, in the early hours of Friday, 7th July 2023. The hoodlums abandoned the vehicle and narrowly escaped the scene with varying degrees of gunshot wounds. Following a search on the vehicle, one AK-47 rifle with a magazine loaded with 19 live ammunition was recovered from at the scene, alongside 2 bottles of petrol bomb and other incriminating exhibits. The command further launched a manhunt for the fleeing assailants and subsequently discovered and recovered the lifeless bodies of 4 of them, of male hoodlums, in a forest behind G. Ede filling stations to 7-Up at Akunawa, Enugu, where they escaped into. Additionally, police operatives from Ebonyi State Command, acting on intelligence, stormed the shrine hideout of non-state actors suspected to be responsible for the attack on policemen and burning of a police patrol van on 2nd of July 2023 at Ohauku, and the shooting incident at the Sheke Market on the 4th of July 2023, located at Indiagu Iyogbe in Akugba community in Ohauku local government. A total of 15 suspects were arrested on 15 July 2023 at about 12:30 hours. Again, on 6 July 2023, following a tip-off, a core member of the outlawed IPOBSN in Ezangbo, Haoku local government and Ebonyi State, one Nwadike, surname yet unknown, was arrested at about 13:50 hours. The following exhibits were recovered from the suspects: 1 locally made revolver pistol, a vehicle number plate, 3 live ammunition. Furthermore, on 9th July 2023 at about 7 p.m., that is 19:00 hours, following receipt of distress calls about sporadic shootings within Irete in Owerri, West Local Government, Imo State, police operatives swiftly responded and navigated to Nirvana Place, a hotel at Catering Bus Stop, Irete Free Zone, where operatives of 18 PMF Owerri were engaging a gang of suspected IPOB's ESN terrorists in a fierce gun battle. With the joint effort of the operatives, the terrorists were overpowered and they fled with gunshot injuries into adjoining bushes. The hotel premises and the adjacent bushes were subsequently combed by police operatives. The corpse of a young man murdered by the hoodlums was evacuated and deposited at Federal Medical Center Owerri morgue for preservation and autopsy. Meanwhile, 26 suspects were arrested by the police in connection with the incident, and efforts are in place to track down the fleeing members. The following exhibits were recovered from them: 1 AK-47 rifle, 48 rounds of live ammunition, 4 pump-action guns, 18 rounds of live cartridges, 2 AK-47 rifles magazines, 2 laptop computers, 1 POS machine, 39 handsets of different makes, 6 ATM cards of different banks, 1 power bank, 1 MP player, a face mask, Indian hemp grinding machine, instruments used in smoking hard drugs or items, 3 motorcycles, 1 minibus, and Toyota Corolla. Similarly, recently, the police and men suspected to be IPOBSN members arrived at Okosi in Oazara local government of Oyo State, shooting forensically into the air. Police tactical teams promptly mobilized to the scene, intercepted the hoodlums, and a gun duel ensued. One of the hoodlums was neutralized in the encounter, while others narrowly escaped. The Oyo State Police Command has intensified surveillance in the area with a view to apprehending the fleeing suspects. Exhibits recovered from these suspects include 1 Highlander Jeep Blue, 2 motorcycles, 1 pump-action gun, 5 live cartridges, assorted provisions robbed from shops owners, 4 mobile phones, 1 Sumek fireman generator, 10 expended pump-action gun cartridges, 9 expended shells of AK-47 rifles. All suspects will be arraigned upon completion of investigation. We wish to state it clearly that the police and other security agencies will not leave any stone unturned in an effort to continually suppress and decimate criminality and heinous activities of non-state actors who cause and leave blood, pains, and sorrows in any part of the country. This strong warning is made clear again so that evildoers, criminals, and agents of destruction in Nigeria will not go unpunished. We call on well-meaning Nigerians, particularly elder statesmen, to be involved and support our drives to curb illegality in our society, particularly in the eastern parts of the country. Conclusively, we wish to reassure Nigerians that all hands are on deck to review and strategize measures to ensure Nigeria is safer for all and sundry. In summary today, gentlemen of the press, in totality, we have paraded to you 20 suspects for offenses ranging from conspiracy, kidnapping, murder, attempted murder, culpable homicide, and unlawful possession of illicit drugs. On display today, we have 40 AK-47 rifles, 3 pistols, 3 locally made shotguns, 100 K2 ammunition, 11 9mm pistol ammunition, 20 rolls of tramadol or packs of tramadol, 5 bricks of fake gold, 1 iPhone 13 Pro Max, 1 locally made single barrel gun, 5 different company stamps, $800 and 4 suspected improvised explosive devices that are on display today.
We are so happy that the suspects were brought to book, while some were neutralized during the engagement with the police. And I think it's a victory to the church, to the body of Christ, and also all those who think they can aim at men of God, global general overseers should desist from that, because Apostle Justice Suleiman is a man that is ready to follow up a case to a conclusive end, and that is what he has done in this very case, because he wants victory for those who died in line of this attack, this assassination attempt, and also he has gotten that. I think he's happy with the police, and also he's happy how far this job has gone. And also I have an advice for the judicial system, because like the guy rightly said, he was once in prison, and you know, the criminal justice system comprises of the police, the courts, and the prison. The police get these criminals, apprehend them, take them to the courts pass this judgment and take them to the prison for correctional purposes, because the whole essence of punishment is for correction, reformation, and retribution. But the judiciary needs to wake up, because if they had not let these guys go, they wouldn't have come out of that prison and reorganize themselves and carry out this strike. So for me, I see that this issue, the judiciary should be held accountable for that, because they need to do more and support the Nigerian police to ensure that whoever the Nigerian police brings to their premises a line of criminal activities, they should follow that case to a conclusive end and ensure that every evidence before them is vetted carefully so that they don't let go of impending criminals. Look at this guy, let go from the prison after committing a crime, and now he came back and killed about 7 people alongside with his gang. His fellow gang that is at large also was in prison. They met in prison and they exchanged numbers. They came out, they met again and carried out this attack. But for me, I think we are grateful. We appreciate the IGP. Fantastic team, fantastic effort from the IRT. Great guys, excellent guys, and they deserve commendation and promotion for what they have just done, because it's a good name for the Nigerian police. And I also want to advise every complainant out there to also ensure they follow the police, to ensure they follow their case to a conclusive end, just like Apostle John Suleiman has done, because he vowed to get these guys and he has gotten these guys by motivating the police and also ensuring that he's in touch with the police 24/7. So thank you guys for coming.